Well, for all you Carmelo Anthony haters, and for all of you bullies who have attacked this family, for all of you crazies who have attacked the judge, for all of you MAGA Trump supporters, deranged Caucasians that has gone out and did all of this crazy stuff solely because a black person protected themselves this time, and now you idiots just can't take it. Well, I got some news for you because Karmelo Anthony is going to be, I mean, he hasn't been indicted. Y'all have noticed that, right? Karmelo Anthony will not spend a day in jail. Well, I mean, he did spend some time in jail, but guess what? Karmelo Anthony is going to be let out, people. He's going to be let out. Let me just tell y'all why, okay? Because they have overwhelming evidence that this kid was bullied. Not only was this kid bullied, they have so many witnesses. Have you guys realized that there has been no indictment? Have y'all realized that? So, for all of you mad, angry, pale people, I'm here to let you know get over it because this actually happens. It happens in all races. Why y'all so mad? Like, they are saying that these kids were bullies. And here's the deal, it's not just a Karmelo Anthony thing, but let's get into what the people are actually saying.
The County Sheriff's Office is investigating an alleged doxing of a judge in the deadly Frisco stabbing case. There's been a lot of racial tension on social media since the murder of Austin Metcalf. The 17-year-old suspect, Karmelo Anthony, was released on house arrest with a reduced bond. Investigators are now looking at reports that a judge who reduced that bond was targeted online. Fox 4 Stephen Dial is in studio with more on that. Stephen.
Steve, doxing is when someone publishes a person's private information, like their home address, with malicious intent. The judge who reduced Karmelo Anthony's bond is now allegedly having that happen to her. Judge Angela Tucker recently reduced bond for 17-year-old murder suspect Karmelo Anthony. Anthony's bond was originally set at $1 million, and Tucker reduced it, saying that the bond was set too high for a person with no criminal history. Austin Metcalf was stabbed in the chest during a dispute over bleacher seating at a track meet on April 2nd. The crime has made national news, and the topic has become a racially tense subject. Collin County investigators told us court and staff concerned and citizens reported that people are posting the judge's address on social media. Collin County is working with the FBI to monitor any concerning rhetoric or propaganda that could incite violence. I talked to former Dallas County Assistant District Attorney Russell Wilson about this case.
Certain information is publicly available, but judges, individuals in law enforcement do have a statute that allows them to remove some of their information from being publicly available. And so publication of that information with the intent to cause harm or for them to get a threat is a crime in Texas.
Is that kind of something that is probably more prevalent nowadays because we have so much technology at our disposal? I doubt 15, 20 years ago, something like this was something officers investigated often.
I think you've definitely seen an uptick in threats and the publication of private information as it relates to judicial and law enforcement officials, not only here in Collin County or in Dallas area, but also nationwide.
Wilson said law enforcement have seen an uptick in threats and the publication of private information as it relates to judicial and law enforcement officials. We don't know how many actual cases Collin County is looking into. The sheriff's office said their priority is to ensure the judge's safety. It's still very early in the criminal case, even though Judge Tucker made the bond reduction ruling. It's not clear if she will end up being the judge who
Isn't that so crazy how all of these pale people are so outraged that this kid who did not have any type of record, a student, was a leader in school, but they cannot handle the fact that this kid was allowed to make bail. Now, we have known about and we have saw some of the notorious white people killers be let free. Example, Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse, mammy, his mammy, not his mama, because she is a mammy, his drunk alcoholic mammy, her. She purchased him pows to go and delete people. That boy didn't even live in the city that he came to. But that was okay because he a good old white boy. But when it comes to Karmelo Anthony, a straight A student, both his parents, he's a leader in school, minding the business that pays him. But when them hillbillies come through, because they some hillbillies, and threaten this kid to the fact that he has to fight because he felt like his life was in jeopardy. Now, you good old white people, you are threatening the judge. You are threatening a judge. You have leaked this woman's information online. So you know what you're doing? You are telling us exactly who your sons are, because this is just not how normal people operate. You people are crazy. You are deranged and you are lunatics, and you need to be locked up. And see, what you people need to understand, you pale people, I'm going to call you pale people, okay? And this doesn't apply to all, but it does apply to some, because some pale people think that they're better than people who may have a nice tan, like me, but it's natural. Like, I don't have to lay out. It's just natural. You think that you're better. And the bad part of it is you can be a hillbilly on public assistance, because most of you are, let's just be honest, and you think that you're better. And I told y'all before, we ain't our ancestors, okay? We ain't them. We will you up, okay? And you need to understand that, okay? I stand with Karmelo Anthony. And guess what? He's not going to have any charges because he did nothing wrong. Send your kids to school as nice people. Don't send your kids to school to bully, harass, and intimidate others, okay?